can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought it.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Hey, we're going to have to restart. Because I thought you had... Nah, because you had orange on at first.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go.
All right, we're going to have to restart.
On EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I
yeah.
Things ain't been the same. Things have changed.
I'm wearing brown. Yeah.
The harder the fire, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke and got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend that kicked.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run with Pollard. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of. And they
oh, Dan, you wasn't there. Why did you say nothing?
This is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him.
All right, that's on me. I'll give you a free play.
Steam behind him. He's just going to keep right on going.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And a nice job to break free.
I got a great
game. It slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Pollard. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Pollard. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game.
Round play.
Do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the
like
that we saw there. That nice opening
30 or
drive
40.
They're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into every everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
25-yard line.
That's on me. That's on me.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon.
Oh.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings it
Now
out.
Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They just gave up a
Is it
sack there, if I'm
already?
not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's going to get hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Run for Pollard. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Why did I
And to the
throw
12.
that?
That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. He got it out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Yeah.
Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But how the fuck you catch that?
Pick up a 34 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. That is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first.
How the fuck he catch that young though, bro?
To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
How the fuck he catch that?
Decent gain on
that nigga drifted to the ball.
Now it's 4. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
How many picks you got?
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time.
Yeah.
Interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he fires one incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
What?
A good return there.
Yeah, I would have turned off my green if he would have
Broncos
turned that shit.
1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Yeah, Derek Carr is
fucking ass. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut.
It was the right read. I think he just noodle on that motherfucker.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This guy's well on his way now to
needed
a
more
game
speed.
on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
On 2nd down now, Pollard, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And inside
what a fucking guy, bro. Those fucking hit sticks.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And for one of the first
times tonight,
he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Browns' 37-yard line.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now,
that's a pick.
End zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Take that shit. Good play.
Denver. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
You having a boy yet, or you want to know?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to get this trace, that's all. But still trying to win.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Yo.
It's picked up
What? No, fuck no. Fuck no. That better not be a real fumble. Or I'm turning this shit off.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the
Thank you, man.
They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site.
Oh shit, the clock didn't even stop. Almost got me.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And it's going to be caught from Browns.
That was just Aaron Rodgers.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Browns have taken the lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. Here's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
What? Hold on.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. The final shot here before half for Carr. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's how it would be. I had to be on that dumb shit.
3rd down, give him 25 yards.
Fuck, wrong play.
Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Gordon. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
On his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
from just shy of midfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on.
I seen him late as shit too.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. And that will be incomplete.
No, sir.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Yes. Thank God for the line.
That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Fucking yards,
when you score points,
running the
it's a
ball.
whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. An interesting and intriguing
Those
decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they get the football.
Really gonna fumble? You weak as shit, man. Hope this nigga don't get his straight game, man.
For them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
I needed the nigga not to fumble. He
when he
fumbled.
delivers the ball.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this. Back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Suck up for the extra.
That gives me a little bit of breathing room.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21.
Me too.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Just need like 20 more yards.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
The Broncos
You got like
on
one
the field ready to start their next
forward,
drive.
just being a safe side.
And here
Yeah.
comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
That is so fucking ass. Oh my
They've
God.
been around the ball all game.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
I was hoping you didn't see that.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Driscoll got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
That's just stressful.
As his guys will get the football back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he works it across the 25.
All right, there you go. Right there, we got it.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
Flush to his right.
Hold on.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Oh.
Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Niggas getting rocked.
Like a pretty good, safe play.
Like, what's up with that?
Trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown.
That nigga got his shit rocked.
On the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I thought he was.
He's able to put it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
He said who?
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're
Patrick,
in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time.
That's some bullshit.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Driscoll. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. That's the end of the...
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
28. Broncos 7.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
That little nigga fast.
Home for the Broncos.
Quick.
A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, I had some.
And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is a bad
That was a
into
shot.
this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10.
But send me trade after this game too.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were passing the ball like this.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Flushed out right. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
On play action, now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Parks. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Like, I'm plugging up his stats. Like, shit.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this
Who the fuck is that?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Oh, my CPU drafted him.
Eluding the pressure, Ryan.
Hold up.
Shot on the release. This will be incomplete. Now the Browns.
Why are they making this game so damn difficult now? More than that.
Fourth quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Will Fuller. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Oh, wow.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw with one of the better defense coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said,
once he brought the safety down, like,
If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
And this carries into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
That nigga couldn't get 1 yard, bro. Really?
Timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Oh.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Nigga got a 15 catches, 280.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns.
Nah, see, I didn't know he had that many yards. That's ugly.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now here's a throw that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Like I seen that.
He will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. He's got a man that's caught left sideline.
Yeah, he was.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And I think the Broncos have it. They do.
What?
Good job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw, deep depth. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
I swear, you get the most.
Down deep into enemy territory.
I'm glad. Thank you, man.
A big offensive explosion.